And I think a couple of those big plays were that, and a couple of them were just, schematically, that's where we were going to attack, where they were covering. We good?
Does it ever get, frantic in calling a game like that when, it's pretty obvious you have to keep scoring, it's the way the game's going?
Well, I don't think it gets frantic. The biggest thing is that you got to keep the players focused on the next possession. And so, look, there's going to be times when we're going to need the defense to bail us out. That's just the way football goes. It's give and take. And so this time right here, we need to put blinders on and continue making plays. And so it's our job when the kids come over to the sideline to keep focusing on the future, focusing on the next drive. We can't give them a possession. And that was the point of every time they came off the field, in my opinion, to the players, was we can't give them an easy possession, which means we can't go out there and do 3 and out. We can't go out there and give them an easy turnover, because it's like one guy said about tennis, all you're trying to do is you're trying to hold serve, and then break, You play tennis. Yeah.
I guess it says something about football. Like, you're the offensive coordinator. You scored 70 points. You're here. You're on top of the world. Joe has to come out as the defensive coordinator. He gave up 63, and it's got to be so hard for him and so easy for you yet.
Well, and I disagree with that. You got to think about the way games go. You're dealing with 18 and 22-year-old kids, and so. A lot of Baylor's offense is attacking the perimeter of the defense. And when that happens, if you make one single mistake, one single misstep, you're going to give up a big play. It's no different when you play us offensively. So, in my opinion, it's a learning deal. We're learning, and we're learning together. And we're going to need, there's going to come a time in this year where we're going to need them to pick us up too. And so there's no, I promise you there'll be no finger pointing and nothing from the players or coaches. We won the game, and that's it. Bottom line, close the book, look forward to Texas.
Is a game like this good for college football?
You tell me. You watched it.
You, yeah.
Well, if you look at our fans today, I thought that was at times when it was third down, crucial situations, that's as loud as I've heard it in 2 years. And it was probably as packed as I've ever saw it in 2 years. Now, again, my point of reference is probably not what some people's are. But the fans stayed there the whole game, and it was. If that wasn't exciting, then you need to check your blood pressure. You might need to go see a heart doctor.
How different is the challenge next week?
Do what now?
How different is the challenge next week?
I haven't watched a lot of them on tape, so I wouldn't know. But Baylor's beat Texas the last 2 years. And so we beat a pretty good football team today, and I think everybody needs to understand that, and a lot of credit needs to be given to those guys. But obviously Texas has its own challenges. They're gonna look good coming out. They're gonna be physical. They're gonna be fast, and so enjoy this one for a small amount of time, and let's get ready.